On February 1st, Donald Trump might be introducing a 25% tariff on all goods. That would put us into a recession. And what does that mean then for interest rates? Because if we end up with another supply shock, we could see the Bank of Canada get even more aggressive. And here's why I think that could happen. A lot of the politicians right now have been talking about sort of a tit-for-tat trade war. I actually think that's a terrible idea. If you look at the size of the US, they're a $28 trillion economy, and we are a $1.8 trillion economy. Trade, which is $550 billion, that amounts to 22% of Canada's GDP. That's enormous. Conversely, down in the States, $500 billion is maybe 1%. If we end up in a tit-for-tat trade war, we're going to lose this thing horribly because they can continue to hit us harder and harder and harder. What are we going to do instead? Let's maybe look at how it might pan out. Because we see ourselves in a recession, we may see interest rates go lower than they were anticipated to go this year. What'll end up happening is the US continues with a fairly robust economy and the Fed holds interest rates. That'll also weaken the dollar, and it'll be like a 60% discount. We would then be more interesting to the rest of the world when it comes to natural resources. We could find ourselves selling to a lot of other places around the world, especially if we have a different federal government. In the short run, I think it causes a lot of problems, but if we let nature maybe take its course, the advantage is becoming more competitive and a more attractive place for people around the world.